Hi there and welcome back to my playthrough of Prophecy. Actually, the last two rounds or the last two videos were pretty good, so I really did some great progress, but I also figured out that this game can really take quite a while. And even though I already decided to play the much shorter variant with only, let's say, a hero acquiring 2 of those artifacts and then he or she automatically wins, I think I have to reconsider and really will call it a day once one of the heroes has acquired one of the artifacts. I hope that's really fine with you guys, but I have so many other cool projects in the pipeline which I'm absolutely keen to do a video about. So hope that's fine with you, and be assured the next playthrough video will be at least as cool as this one, and I'm pretty sure it might be even a little bit cooler. But without further ado, let's start the round with the druid again, and here is his chance card, and we have to place an adventure card in every forest space. This one is already occupied with 2 adventure cards. We will have one face down card here at this forest, another one here where the paladin, I think he tried to beat the alter ego, and then there would also be a new adventure card, but there are already 2 cards as well. Originally my plan for the druid was to defeat this golem guardian here, but unfortunately his spear is broken because of the skin of stone here. So I think the first thing that he needs to do, I think we cannot help it, yeah. Let's move him here to this civilized space, the forest camp. There he pays back, and then he would be allowed to repair his spear. In the forest camp there is still this ability here, the healing arts, with the cost of 4, and this is something that the druid would be able to afford because he has exactly 4 experience points, but he's really after this forest wisdom here. And this was the original plan why he wanted to defeat the golem guardian, because this would give him the remaining 3 experience points. So I think he will call it a day as well and will pass the torch to the paladin, who will draw his chance card, and here we have the mountains, which means we have a card here, card next to the mummy, and that's basically it, because this mountain space is already fully occupied. I guess this will be a pretty boring turn. I guess the paladin also needs to go to a civilized space here. It's the magic tower. He will also pay $1, and I think this is the points we have to return from the illusionist, but with this gold he would be able to repair Thor's hammer. Even though the illusionist is slightly hurt, as she has lost 1 of her health points, she's considering to attack the rock giant here, because he would give her a rare item and a rare, or both, a common and a rare item, though that's even cooler. He's not in the mountains, so with a strength of 5, that's something that she could definitely do, because during the last round she received this forgotten chapel, a blessing basically, which would give her a +2 for the first die roll in a battle. And with this rock giant there will be only 1 fight round. Yeah, let's do that. So she will pay 1 gold to hire a horse and will gallop here to the forest where the rock giant is waiting, but not so fast. We have to reveal the second card that's here, and here we have a wise man, which seems to be an opportunity card. We will have a look at that later on. Let's keep up the surprise factor here. Okay, I certainly will attack him in a battle of strength because of my war axe. So in total she has 3 + 1, that's 4, + 2, that's 6 points, so we have to discard that. And it's not really a big leap, but she also has the turn back time spell card, so she might be able to re-roll this die roll. Yeah, but at least she's 1 in lead, so let's see what we can roll. Perfect! Wow! With this Forgotten Chapel blessing, she completely slaughtered this poor rock giant here. So for once she receives 2 experience points, and in his cave she's finding a common and a rare item. Awesome! Okie dokie, so this will be discarded, and then we get the rare item first. That's definitely much cooler. Here have we the Elixir of Youth. You can drink this on your turn, but not in battle. Gain 1 strength from the bank. Pay 10 experience, otherwise return 1 willpower to that. Okay, that's something for someone who's really into physical combat. Okay, I don't know what to make of that, but at least that's definitely an opportunity. And then we have the common item, and this is a potion of magic. You can drink this on your turn, but again, not in battle. Recharge up to 3 magic. Okay, to be honest, this was somehow useless for her, but nevertheless, she's fine with that. I nearly forgot, she also received 2 experience points. We will discard the rock giant. And then we have a look at the wise man here. The wise man shares his wisdom with the worthy. You may pay 5 experience to gain 1 willpower from the bank. Unfortunately, she only has 4, so yeah, I think she will leave the wise man be and might return in a later turn. Let's start the next round with Druid. Here we have the Plains, which means we have a new face-up card here at the Plains, a band of brigands. Let's have a closer look at those fellers. XP3, 3 lives. Steal from the rich, kill the poor. Pay them 5 gold instead of 1 health. If you don't have enough, you also lose 1 health. Okay, I have the strength of 2, that's not entirely great. But the reward, you would find 1 common item and any gold they may have stolen. Okay, so if they steal something from another player, this seems to be parked on this card here. Then we have another face-up card here. This Plains, this is a poisonous snake. If you would lose 2 health instead of 1. And if you have 4 or more willpower, you extract its poison worth 3 gold. Okay, so you can gain some actual money from the poisonous snake. And I think this was basically it, because all of the other planes seem to be completely populated. Yeah, that's it. So we can discard the chance card. And then we move back to the Druid, and I think the Druid, yeah, I really want those experience points. So he will move down here to the Golem Guardian again. He will attack him. And again, he has 3 + 1, so also 4 of those strength points. So basically the same as the Golem here. So again, it's just a matter of how poorly I will roll those dice. And again, of course, I lost. So once more, he's losing 1 point of life, and the spear is damaged again. Then it's the Paladin again. We have the Fortress. Turn up a new training card at the Fortress. That's basically down there. So this concentration spell goes back to the bottom of the deck. This will be now the oldest one. Let's see what new card we will reveal. And this says Toughness. If you lose a battle of strength or wills exactly by 1, then it's considered a draw. Okay, this is definitely not so bad, to be honest. For once, it's not that expensive, and I saw that quite often, that I just lost by 1 point. Unfortunately, it's not the same, so it would be also cool if a tie would then be whatever, a +1 or something like that, but I guess then it would definitely cost more than just 3 of those experience points. Okay, let's discard the chance card, and I think he will move here to the poisonous snake, so therefore he needs to pay 1 gold piece in order to rent a horse, and then he will try to defeat the poisonous snake. Currently this has a strength of 2. He has 3 + 1 +1, so because he's using a crushing weapon, so that's a 5. So there is really a pretty good chance to kill that reptile here. So let's see. Yeah, this is good enough, is it? We have 3 more. Yeah, that's, whew, it was close, but definitely good enough. So for once, he receives 3 experience points. That's pretty cool. He has a lot of experience points, to be honest. And if you have 4 more willpower, you extract its poison worth 3 gold. And yes, he has 4 more willpower, so receive that. And he also gains 3 additional XPs. And we can definitely see that the game is really gaining some momentum, okay? I did really roll very poorly for this druid here, but maybe that was a stupid idea in the first place to get him fighting twice in a row and going back and forth. So this is, I think, pretty crappy. So I think I need to really reconsider my strategy for this guy. But all the others are really gaining their abilities and really gaining the momentum towards the end of the game. I'm not saying I'm pretty close to that, but I'm feeling cautiously positive. Back to the illusionist, and I double checked that you can only sell the stuff at the village here, the north, and the city here in the southeastern part of this world. What was the name of the world again? I don't have any idea. I read the whole introduction, but I couldn't find it. It's just a kingdom, so whatever. It's the kingdom now. So we are too far away for now, at least. Maybe she might consider trying to take out the band of brigands here, but of course, first of all, we need to draw ourselves our chance card. And here we have the monastery. Turn up a new training card in the monastery. Again, this means we have to get rid of the miraculous healing. It's not completely gone. It just goes back to the bottom of the deck. And now we have the curse. Wow, a cost of 8 can be used only in battles that are fought with 1 roll. Okay, so not against any of those 3 lives creatures. Use before a battle of strength or wills your opponent rolls 3 times and uses the worst result. Wow, that's absolutely amazing. And this is really something for the paladin who has enough of those experience points. Unfortunately, now he can go there. Wow, that's perfect for him, because the monastery is printed on his character card, so he only has to pay the experience points. Wow, that was really a lucky draw for the paladin. Okay, the illusionist will also pay 1 gold piece to travel here to the plains in order to take out the band of brigands with a strength of 2, but there are 3 of them. She has a strength of 4 because of her current health and also her war axe, and it's still hard for me to imagine this pretty slim girl here with a war axe, but yeah, you never know. Maybe that's only a fake axe in the first place. She's an illusionist. So let's see, she has 2 more points, so there is a possibility, but again, she needs to win 3 times. Okay, but we still have the turn back time. Okay, first one completely sucked. Okay, and this time I will definitely use the turn back time card. Can be used only once for each roll, so we have to pay 2 points of willpower as this is a spell. But so the first round of combat never actually happened, at least not as those guys would remember that now. So let's roll again. Yeah, much better. First wound for these Robin Hood guys here. Another wound. Okay, you can do it. Perfect, that's a tie, but we have 2 more, so these guys are definitely toast. And this means she gains 3 experience points and also 1 common item. Let's see, and here we have a Scroll of Decay. Target an item, except an artifact belonging to a character in the same space. That item is discarded. Well, that's a pretty aggressive one. That would be tough for the paladin, who might lose Thor's hammer. So she's really also considering to sell that. I'm not sure. She's really not drawing that good in respect to her items. But yeah, I think the points or the skill points she just received was definitely worth it. Next round, starting with Druid again. Again, we have to place an adventure card in every mountain space. And guess what? All of the mountain spaces here, here and there are completely occupied, so we don't have to populate them with any new adventure cards. I really don't know what to do with the Druid. Here's a face down card, and I'm really thinking of taking a risk. There are not too many characters or encounters on the board who demands willpower. We do have the angry mob here, but this would cost him, okay, this is a possibility, that's 7 experience points. That's really worth thinking about it, to be honest. So how can he come there? Would the Pegasus be enough? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that's 1 short. Other idea I really had was to go here, have a look what's here, take a risk, and then from there maybe continue to the plains. Yeah, why not? So he doesn't have to pay anything because he has the horsemanship, so he will directly gallop here to this field. We have the collector waiting for us. And then we would reveal the next card, and luckily this would be a card with a willpower check, and against man that's a 5. Yeah, okay, of course. That's pretty similar to the Incubus, makes sense of course, also gives us 2 experience points. The Druid currently has 6 willpower, so he is in the lead. Yeah, we cannot help it anyway, so let's just roll the dice. He's 1 ahead. Yep, that's the case. And of course, I really suck. I hate this. So we would lose 1 health and 1 magic, which is really crap for him. Okay, let's see if the Paladin will do better. Here's its chance card. This has open training. Turn up a new training card in the guild of your choice. That's interesting. We will definitely not do that here, I guess. Or should we? No, that's the cool. No, that was the cool curse card. No, I think I will definitely don't do that. I think he will do that 1 more time here at the fortress. So this 2-handed combat goes away. And now we would reveal the practical training. When you defeat a creature in a battle of strength, you gain 1 experience point more, and this costs only 2. Wow, this is absolutely, boy, that's cool. It's really a very strong card with only cost of 2. Well, that's cool. So let's discard this chance card, and of course the Paladin will pay his dollar here to travel 1-2 spaces to the monastery, and he really wants to have that curse here. So he has to pay 8 of his experience points, which is really not a problem for this guy. And then he will take the curse. Can be used only in battles that are fought. Wow, that's awesome. Your opponent rolls 3 times and uses the worst result. That's so cool. I really want to see that in action. We must not forget that a character can heal for free here, which is absolutely perfect for the Paladin. Let's see what the Illusionist will draw, and here we have the economic crisis. Roll a die and add the number of players still in the game. If the total is 7 or less, all players must return half their gold to the bank. Round it down. Again, we are looking for a 5 here. And again, I will use this curse die here. Let's see. No, of course not. The Illusionist is doing okay. The Paladin loses 2 pieces of gold. And the poor Druid, he really had a hard video or hard episode, to be honest. He has to lose 4 of his gold pieces. Wow, what a bummer. I think the Illusionist will just use her potion of magic. You can drink this on your turn, but not in battle. Recharge up to 3 magic. So this potion goes away and this heals her fully up. This is definitely a good start for her turn. Then she will travel here to the village. And we'll sell both of their items. So that's 4 plus 2, that's 6 gold thalers, which she would get. This brings her to 7. Then I'm thinking of spending the night here. Basically, I really double checked for those. The problem is these cost 6, so basically all the gold she just made would go for the wooden shield and the cutlass. It's not entirely bad, as the shield really can help her to, let's say, avoid a wound, but both of them are really tricky. She could also sell the war axe, then she would be fine. Maybe I should do that. Then, yes. Yes, I think I will do that. I will also pay sell the war axe for $2 here, so she's now up to 9 thalers. And then she will get the wooden shield and the cutlass for 6. So that's this and this. She has to pay her 6 thalers. And I think she pays 1 more to spend the night here in the village in order to prepare for the next round, which also heals her by 1 point of health. She would also regain 1 willpower, of course, but she's maxed out. Let's do 1 more round and start with the druid. Here we have the magic tower. Turn up a new training card at the magic tower. Right now there's only 1, so what do we have here? Magic field theory. Instead of moving, you may move to any magic gate. If you are in a space with a magic gate, you can cast this spell for no cost. That's also a pretty cool one, which allows you to travel across the board pretty easily. That's definitely something worth thinking about. I guess the druid will just march into the magic wilderness here, which allows him to recharge up to 3 of his magical points. Because I'm still under the impression he should be able to defeat this angry mob here, who has only, let's say, or they have only a willpower of 2 and he is a 6. Even though he has to pay 2 in order to initiate that battle of willpower, but yeah, I think that's definitely a valid idea. And then we have the paladin again, and here we have the kindly wind. Heal up to 1 health and recharge up to 2 magic. That's really a pity for him. All other players may either heal up to 1 health or recharge up to 2 magic. That's also very stupid for the druid, but at least he will be able to regain 1 life point. I'm really keen to find out how this curse spell will turn out. So I think I should move towards this alter ego here. Unfortunately, it's too far away from the monastery. So I think I will just move here to the forest. And there we see what we have here. And this is a ghostly spirit undead, XP of 1 willpower, but 3 lives. Despair before each roll of the dice. Lose 1 magic. Okay, that's definitely a tough one. The ghost spirit are linked to a magic stone, gain 1 strength. Oh wow, that's cool. And I'm still thinking, no, I cannot use the curse because this is a creature with 3 lives. No, I have to fight it as I am currently. It has a willpower of 1. Before each roll I have to reduce my magical willpower, so I only have a 4 now, which means I'm 3 in the lead. That's 4 each roll, yeah, before each roll. That's something I cannot oh, this is tough. I really cannot believe this. The very first roll I totally suck. Okay, well, the short turn for the paladin, who just lost 1 health point, but we still have the illusionist, and here again the prophetic dream. Okay, that's cool. I could now also reveal the artifact, but I will not do that. I think I will reveal the lesser guardian next to the thief's guild here. So let's see what we have here. That's a vampire lord, and that's a mean one. So I have to win a battle of wills, then I have to defeat him in a battle of strength. As 3 XPs would feed him. The Society of Irreproachable Maidens pays you $12. I think the paladin could actually do that. And I think the illusionist as well. She is definitely also. This would now be a very cool idea. Why not take the risk? I will take the risk. So this card will be discarded. This was really cool. And I promise you, I have not put this card on top of this deck. This is all normal card play. Of course, there is now a chance that we might be able to defeat both of them, but nah, I think not. So I think I can move here to the plains, and from the plains, from the Thieves Guild or from the forest, I would now be able to attack the astral planes. Okay, but I just reread it. I cannot directly move here and then move up to the astral planes, and I'm not allowed to attack from the Thieves Guild. So these two spaces are adjacent to the astral plane. So I think I have to wait one additional turn. I think I will really do that. Yeah, so I will park her here. She will do nothing. And now I'm really eager. I really think I will do one more round with the druid here. Of course, with all of the base. We start with the druid. Here we have the tradesman. The village received new goods. 3 new common items. That's pretty cool for her, actually. So this will be discarded. Then we have a scroll of teleportation. A scroll of stealing. Target an item belonging to a character. Okay, that's also me. And then we have an oaken staff, a long two-handed weapon in a battle strength at +1. That would be definitely cheaper than the cutlass, but I would not be able to wield or to carry the shield as well. Okay, though that's not really great for her. He has to pay 1 gold to rent a Pegasus. 1, 2, 3, and 4. First of all, let's have a look what other card there's waiting for us. A black market. You can enter if you have at least 5 gold. Come on. I don't have 5 gold. Nah, whatever. We have to see that afterwards. Anyway, now we will fight this angry mob, and we will do that with a battle of wills. This means he has to lose 2 of his magical points. So he's leading by 2 now. It's not entirely great, but it's a possibility. So let's see. That's enough. 1 point. Okay, wow. Close. Unbelievable. Okay, he lost against this angry mob. He was not able to talk some sense into these guys, so he lost another health point. Then we come to the paladin. Here we have Kindly Wind again. Heal up to 1 health and recharge up to 2 magic. Oh, that's actually pretty cool for him. At least the health is a good thing, and this one as well. And all the other characters either 2 magic or 1 health. I think for the druid he will not do all or nothing. He will recharge up to 2 of his willpower, and the illusionist is doing fine anyway. Okay, the paladin will pursue his original plan to move here to the forest. 1, 2, so he rents a horse, of course. Horse. And then we will reveal this card, and here we have the escaped murderer with a strength of 2. That's really poor. You can try to capture him alive. Subtract 2 from your roll. If you take him alive, receive a reward of 6. I have actually a strength of 6, so I could basically, I think I will do that. Yeah, I will definitely try to defeat this guy. So I have a 4 now with my base strength. So from your roll, must decide before rolling, makes sense. So let's attack the escaped murderer first. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's good enough. Cool. So we receive 2 experience points, and because I decided to lower this, I capture him, I gain a reward of 6 gold, which is absolutely awesome, of course. So this guy is put back into custody, and then we have the alter ego again. Its strength is twice your current health. My current health is 4, so this has a strength of 8. It's a demon and I have my Thor's hammer, right? No, not right. It's against undead. So I could throw this weapon now. So I have a strength of 4 plus 1 plus 1. That's 6. Alter Ego has an 8. 8. Okay, so if I throw that, I would go up to 7. So let's do that. So I will throw Thor's hammer. And I will also cast the curse spell here. So which means use before Battle of Strength Words, your opponent rolls 3 times and uses the worst result. So again, I have a 7, the Alter Ego has an 8. Let's make it a little bit more fun and roll for the Alter Ego first. First roll, that's a 2, a 3, and a 4, though that's a 2 is his least roll, or the lowest roll basically. So in total, he has a strength of 10 now, right. Now would be allowed to roll for my one. I have a 7, so I'm looking for 4 or more here. Come on, this is possible. You can do that. No, of course not. Not even a 3. This is really embarrassing. So again, this guy lost a life point. Ah, that's depressing. And then finally we come to the illusionist, who's really eager to go up to the astral planes here. So let's see what we have. We have a forest, turn up a new training card in the forest. It's always the forest. Of course it's not the forest, it's the fortress. So this toughness already goes away. And then we have the practical training below. And what is waiting here? Dueling. In a battle of strength against other characters or humanoids at +1. Okay, why not? And now, instead of moving, she's telling us, I will go into the astral planes to take out or try to take out that vampire lord here. First of all, she has to defeat this guy in a battle of willpowers. They are even, so the vampire lord has a 5. She has a 5, but still she has this turn back in time spell. Let's see. Okay. I'm really not cheating here, promise. Okay, that's a 6 versus a 2. So again, she needs to activate her turn back in time, but still the old bony applies. So she still has a 5 here, even though she has just used it to cast that spell. This time we really need to roll better. Ah, come on again. This is unbelievable. Okay, I cannot help it. She lost her fight. Of course, she cannot use her wooden shield in a battle of wills. And yeah, she's basically sent back to the plains. And I think she now thinks, okay, this was a bad dream or something like that. So overall, absolutely stupid idea to go after this vampire lord. But I think I will stop it here. Again, I think I will really only record one more video here. It really gets more depressing by each roll I'm doing here. I'm really getting tired. But I really have to say, I absolutely love this game. It really is a lot of fun. But yeah, I think I will have to come to an end here relatively soon. So maybe 1 or possibly 2 videos, and then I really hope one of the guys will be able to get either of those 2 artifacts. Hope you're still enjoying it. Hope you're cool that I'm reducing the playtime overall, or the target overall. But hope to see you soon in my next video, and until then, bye bye.